Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of Righteous. Last episode, we did some exploring and wandering northwards. Took care of a few things, including a trap and a bunch of cultists, and I just realized we did pick up some more loot here. So let's see what we got. We have +1 chain shirt, not better than what I've got. Moss pottage, definitely need to learn that. Momentum, a light hammer. Whenever the wielder of this light hammer confirms a crit, all members of their party are afflicted with the equivalent of a haste spell for 1d3 rounds. That's actually pretty damn good, I have to say. Jeez. And a +1 light hammer. We've also got blood clarity. Whenever the wearer of this cloak of resistance +2 lands a killing blow, they gain immunity to mind-affecting conditions for 3 rounds. Definitely worth it to take that. You don't have a cloak, I'll let you take the +2. And there's a +1 there, you can have that. You know what I want to try? No, it's still... Oh, you can't even use it. Never mind. Chain shirt is +4 dex bonus. Huh. Interesting. I don't think anyone can use that right now. Well, you could. But you're fine as you are. Okay, and... Quiver of cold iron ammunition. I'll let you hold on to that. You can hold on to one. You can hold on to one. And that'll be fine, I think. Alright. Let's move on. Let me do one more thing. You lose your shape. I will go ahead and give you a bow. A bow. Masterwork composite longbow. There you go.
What to do with this?
You can't wield that. Okay, never mind. Masterwork light crossbow. You have a regular light crossbow. You should have the masterwork. There we go. Much better.
Whatever comes next.
Now shift back
You'll
in.
Be ready.
And let's leave. Okay, next up, let's go to Conundrum Unsolved. Well, it looks like, actually, first, we're going to be resting. Yes, everyone will rest. Let's see, Camouflage will be you. Protective Ritual is gonna have to be you. And Alchemy, gonna have to be you. Night Watch will be... me and Lan, and you can go ahead and assist with that. What are we going to take? What is Moss Pottage? +3 on skill checks. Nice. No, we'll take Fish on a Stick again. I have been ruminating on recent events, especially the story of Staunton Vane, and I have come to realize something. Life is the most precious thing we possess, and yet not every form of existence has the right to call itself life. I was waiting and waiting for the punchline, the sting of the tail, but it didn't happen. Count, are you feeling alright? I think you didn't notice the, oh, damn. I think you just didn't notice it. Alright, our people can move. Alright. Easily enough. Let's take a look to the north a bit first. That's a dead end. And we can clear out this demon army easily. A corpse in a tattered scout's cape bearing the emblem of the crusade was leading the undead squad. He battled on until he ran out of bolts and desperately tried to conceal his crossbow with his own body, even when the soldiers were hacking off his limbs. Crossbow of Judgment. +2 heavy crossbow as its critical range reduced to 20, but whenever it threatens a crit against an evil or chaotic creature, it's automatically confirmed. Interesting. Alright, and you've done everything there. Conundrum Unsolved. Well, let's see what this is. Alright, new location. Let's take a look. Some dead bodies around here. Interesting. That's a bit of the world wound there.
I
And we have a cave. What's in the cave? Let's see. Some loot there. Some mushrooms there. Interesting. Looks like some kind of puzzle. I believe it is. Alright, everyone stand off this. Let's take a look here. I think we have to put these things here.
The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
So we put all these into these locations. Now, if I remember right, this is basically dominoes. So we need... I think it's this one. That doesn't seem right. I mean, I can put this one here. Can put this one in here. Is it this way? No, something ain't right. Please hold. Let me take these, pick these up. Give me a moment. Okay, so it is dominoes, but it doesn't really make sense why it works like this. So it's this one. Then this one goes here. Then we have this one here. And then this one goes here. It was easy, wasn't it? Simple puzzle, simple solution. But it was just the beginning. Its purpose was to awaken curiosity. A translucent figure appears out of thin air, clad in a loose-fitting robe. Its face is hidden behind a simple, unadorned mask. Ooh, puzzles! I love them! Mortals are not meant to unveil the secrets of the universe and grasp the meaning of creation. But is this really so? Oh, of course not! The secrets of the universe will only be revealed to the most worthy of mortals. Prove yourself and be the first for whom all the secrets of the world are revealed. Yes, yes, what do we need to do? The heart of mystery is located west of here. Solve the puzzle and you will comprehend the forbidden knowledge. A map of an area that looks vaguely like the world wound appears in the figure's hands. A single dot shines brightly on the map. You can count on me, translucent marked figure. I'll solve any puzzles you have, so you better prepare some good ones. Who are you? The translucent figure remains silent. What are you? Simple puzzle, simple solution. The heart of mystery is located west of here. Your map is obviously outdated. Comprehend the meaning of creation. For the most worthy of mortals, the heart of mystery prove all the secrets of the world. I think you've broken it. The translucent figure vanishes into thin air. Well, oh, but we can go into here. And we have some loot. Including hide barding. And some elven notes. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, the hide barding will definitely go on Yaniel. Curious place, this one. Increased speed.
I'm gone.
Don't know how I got that, but sure, why not? Alright, let's head northwards and take a look at Moondance Meadow. Alright, what do we got in here?
We do it my way.
Okay, so that doesn't have anything. Plague Smilodon. Get it dead. Get both of them dead, please.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Tactical retreat. No, it's all your fault.
Okay, that was a little painful for one of our allies, who even has disease now. Wonderful. Okay. Don't need the leather armor. Take that loot. There's that loot. Anything else around here to loot? The answer appears to be no.
Smile.
Alright.
The world's not ending just yet.
Okay. Suppress for the duration of the spell, not what I meant. Neutralize poison is not it. So let's go ahead and try Treat Affliction. Did not work. Treat each character only once per day. Oh well. Crap. Needed a 7. Okay, fine. We'll just have to deal.
Follow if you
Let's move on. Looks like our next stop will be Chili Creek. Oh, but our army can now move. Let's clear out this demon army. Alright, we've got an actual fight this time. Please take care of the sharpshooters. I want them dead. Very nice. Yes, I know about General's actions. I've been using them. Do damage to the gargoyles. Those ghouls are not gonna reach, so we need to... Oh, they did reach. Smite evil? I don't know if that helped. Ow. Well, it didn't really do anything. Kill the ghouls. And you can finish off the ghouls. Now we just need to take out the tanky gargoyles, who are otherwise relatively useless. Almost. And there we go. Not too bad, a new fort is claimed. And another demon army right there. Can certainly give this a try. Okay, they're no good. Can't do anything with the fire, but we can take out the cultists. Go for the larger group. That was some damage at least. You might be able to finish off those cultists. Almost. Not quite. Okay, the Brimarax aren't really that tough at the moment. We do need to kill these. Kill the Brimarax. A lot of damage to those Brimarax. Let's see. Smite evil. Definitely not good. We will finish them off. But we can kill these. Burn the cultists. Down goes that one. And now we just need to deal with these Brumeraks. Little bit tanky. But we can kill them. All the way around there. And we got him. Not too bad, now was it? After the battle, one of the soldiers noticed a half-effaced inscription on a nearby stone. What remained of the engraving led the Crusaders to a secluded cave where they found a stash of miscellaneous relics that some selflessly devoted clerics had managed to rescue from fallen Dresden. They also discovered flasks of sanctified oil and boxes of reagents for rituals and sacred masses. It would appear the brave priests hid their sacred artifacts in one final attempt to save them from demonic threat. Definitely not going to be able to deal with this group. That is way too powerful. We know the way to them, so we're gonna have to leave our army here. Well, up here. Now you guys can continue onwards to Chili Creek. A unit of mercenaries serving Horgust Gorm has reached the troops with a chest full of gold coins and a message from Sir Horgust to score more victories. I'll take it. Oh! A bunch of shield bearers. They are not useful to us. We're basically just gonna have them exist. Because why delete armies? Now, as we were moving on, it looks like it's time for us to rest again. Let's, since we're about to go into something, how about we give a try to mass pottage?
Nenio, tell me, do you truly not understand that I am, well, mocking you when I suggest all these madcap experiments?
Mocking me? I've never thought about it in that way. It makes no difference to me. Your ideas are tremendously useful, Azimar boy.
Huh. She just doesn't care. And we failed to make the food. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's head into Chili Creek. Oh, gee. Mouse in the wrong spot. Let's start looking around. Got a big river here, sure. Oh, this is a large map. Oh, hey, Jernog. Jernog walks thoughtfully around the grove. He pauses in front of a few trees, lingering there for some time. He seems to be examining something carefully. At the sound of your footsteps, he turns around abruptly, but the anxious expression on his face quickly gives way to an amiable smile. Commander! Oh, it's so good to see you. It seems you've found time to visit our quiet backwater after all. I could be mistaken, but it looked like you were frightened by my arrival. Oh no, you startled me, that's all. It's my overactive imagination. I still can't get used to living in such a small village. The town where I grew up was a good deal larger, and it was located near a trade route, so there were always lots of new faces, and plenty of people bustling around. Here, though, it's different. The moment you step outside the village, you're all alone. You can walk for miles in any direction with only the birds and animals for company. This is, of course, the way Erastil teaches us to live, but truth be told, it still makes me feel somewhat uncomfortable. Were you looking at those trees? Oh, see for yourself. He points to one of the branches, and among the leaves you notice a small doll made of grass and seaweed tied with blue ribbon. I keep finding them here in the grove. I think it's some kind of local ritual. I've asked the villagers to tell me what it means, but they won't give me an answer. I just don't understand the reason for all this secrecy. How do you like living in the village? Oh, I'm getting used to the way of things. I still get the occasional sidelong glance from the locals, but that's not surprising. After all, I'm just some stranger who decided to show up without an invitation and settle down in the village. But the church warned us about this. Such caution is to be expected at first. I just have to do my best to earn their trust. I heal, I purify the water, I give blessings. Sooner or later they will accept me as one of their own. It's so quiet here. War makes you forget what peace feels like. Oh, I understand. My time in Canabras gave me a small taste of war. I only had to live through it for a few days, but I know the horrors I witnessed will haunt my nightmares for years to come. I cannot imagine how hard it is for those like yourself, soldiers who have given their lives to this cause. The priest places a hand on his heart. You have chosen to fight there in order to protect our peaceful and quiet life here, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. What do the locals think of Erastil? Oh, they're indifferent. They are pragmatic people, you know. They don't have time for theology. If old Deadeye helps him survive, that's good enough for them. You know, some priests get overzealous with sermons. They demand that people pray, observe all the rituals, make sacrifices, and then those priests, all holy and pious, are surprised when locals kick them out of the village, right into the nearest ditch. I was taught differently. First, you have to prove your worth. You have to show them why you and your deity are useful. It's only after they've begun to trust you and start asking questions about your faith that you can really share your beliefs. Then you can tell them all about old Deadeye and his teachings. Well then, will you show me around the village? Oh, of course, let's go. You'll get to meet the locals, see how we live. Maybe you'll even manage to get some peace and quiet, a temporary respite from the hardships of war. Don't be offended if they start gawking at you. In this remote village, people have never seen a foxkin. Come to think of it, people have never seen your kin where I grew up either, and I bet that even in Canabras you'd seem exotic to many. But I've already explained everything to the locals as best I could, so they shouldn't stare too openly or ask silly questions. Yeah, just so long as they don't start trying to protect their chickens from me. A small doll made of grass is tied to a tree with a dark blue ribbon. 3 old dolls hang from the branches. Their grass and seaweed bodies are slowly rotting away. A straw doll clad in a small, skillfully embroidered light blue dress is tied to the trunk of a tree. Old faded blue ribbons hang from the branches of the tree.
I do what I must.
And here, a piece of gray ribbon hangs from the branch. Oh, well, there's some loot over here. Nothing else to take from here. What a beast! We've got you now. Watch out for those huge teeth. Don't let them catch you. Aim for her throat and belly. Fewer scales there. That's a goddamn hydra, isn't it? Don't be afraid, everyone. We've fought ones bigger than this. Have you now?
We step on their toes as well.
And it's dead. That'll teach you to mess with us. A man with green eyes, the broad shoulders of a swimmer, and the calloused hands of a fisherman shakes his fist at the beast's motionless carcass. Something's got 'em all worked up. That's the second time they've crawled out this month. So let 'em come. A woman, her eyes the same shade of green as the fisherman, smiles at you. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. But what's it matter? They can't hurt us, and we can use their hides to make a lot of waterproof coats and cloaks. Markhill, Melissa, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is Falai Galasarn, the commander of the Crusade. She's the one I told you about. Ah, a real hero in our little backwater. So nice of you to drop by. We've never had anyone so important come to visit. Heroics acts are important, but sometimes it's good to leave the front lines and talk to ordinary people living ordinary lives. Anyway, welcome to Chili Creek. Hydras are usually far more dangerous. That beast was not at its full strength. I can tell you have an eye for such things. Well, of course she does. She's the commander of the Crusade. She probably could have told you all that with her eyes shut. It's all thanks to our mother, Icy Rill. She takes care of her children, won't let anyone hurt them. She fills our nets with fish and drives away the monsters. That's right. And if she doesn't drive the beasts away, she'll weaken them so we can kill them and harvest their hides. Icy Rill? Who is that? Oh, she's right here. Markhill nods toward the river. Did you think this was a Selland? No, it'd take you half a day's rowing before you reach that river. It's big to be sure, and very important. The Selland flows through at least a dozen countries. But where would the Great Selland be if it wasn't fed by thousands of little streams and creeks, such as our dear Icy Rill? The people of Chili Creek hold the river in great reverence. The priest's observation is matter of fact, but you notice his voice sounds a bit strained. How can we not? Our whole lives are built around the river. From the wedding wreath we send down its stream to the funeral boat that floats away on the waters when the time comes. Our mother, Icy Rill, feeds us, gives us water, protects us. With a kind smile, Markel casts a sidelong glance at the frowning priest. The gods are far away, but our Icy Rill is right here, so we treat her with respect. The two of you look very much alike. I assume you're related? Right you are! Markel ruffles Melessa's hair. She laughs and tweaks his nose. She's my little sister. Takes after our granny, may her memory never fade. She was always restless, couldn't sit still, and Melessa's just the same. She's always up to something. And you took after our grandpa, may the river silt be his featherbed. You're as brave as he was, and just as stubborn. You two looked very confident when you were giving orders to the villagers during the fight. Are you in charge here? Well, how should I put this? Our village is too small for anyone to be in charge. We just happen to know a thing or two about using a weapon, so if some nasty creature comes crawling out of the river, we give the orders. But when it comes to fishing or fixing nets, we'll be the ones following orders. We're not an army, and there are no officers here. We all live together, solve our problems together, and serve the Icy Rill together. Although, truth be told, it's only been in the last few years that people have really started listening to us. Before that, villagers kept to themselves, and no one wanted to go poking their nose in anyone else's business. When we first came up with the idea to start trading on the river, the other villagers stubbornly dug in their heels. But after money and goods began to flow into the village, they changed their minds. Yes, the village has been growing. We're getting to see all sorts of things we had only ever heard about before. The year before last, we had a fair, and people came all the way from Canabras to attend. Then a priest came, and we'd never seen one of those before in these parts. And now who'd have thought the commander of the Crusaders decided to pay us a visit? And not just a commander, but a child of the Fox people. We hadn't even heard of your kind before the priest told us about you. Lots of wonders in this world, they never stop. What are those grass dolls that hang from the trees in the grove? A shadow passes over Markill's face and he looks away. There's nothing to tell, really, an old local custom. It's just a ritual, Melessa adds in a low voice. No one seems willing to share any further details with you. How is life in the village now that you've got a priest? Well, not much has changed. He's a good lad, he does some healing, never bothers us with sermons. Why, he's even learning to fish in his spare time. He also knows a lot of songs, and when he sings it makes you want to sit and listen. Melessa smiles archly at the priest and he blushes. The world wound is not that far away. Have you ever been attacked by demons? No, we've never seen any. Our mother, Icy Rill, keeps us safe. She would never let such abominations get near us. I have to go. Back to the front. I can't even imagine the nightmarish creatures you have to fight there. Have a safe journey and a swift victory. Well, I think we'll be looking around here a bit more in the next episode, because this one has gone on about long enough. So, next episode, we'll take a look around this place. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is me, Ulbrig, Woljif, Lan, Dayrin, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.